The final season of Kipo and the Age of Wonderbeasts is set to release 1 week from today on Netflix. Kipo is such an amazing show, and it's so sad to see such an incredible series come to an end. But, here at Dimension Bros, we know that the Kipo crew won't let us down, and we will be delivered a fantastic ending.
One of our most popular videos was our predictions for Season 2 of Kipo. However, I don't see why that video did so well, seeing as most of the predictions were wrong. So because we've given up trying to be psychic, instead this time we're just going to be going through things we want in Season 3, rather than things that we think will legitimately happen.
And just a quick reminder, even though the series itself is coming to a close, our Kipo content will not. We still have so many ideas for videos to do with Kipo and the Age of Wonderbeasts. So, if you like the show, you'll probably like our channel. Not only do we cover Kipo, but other cartoons and fandoms as well. So, if you want more Kipo content despite the show's end, maybe consider subscribing.
Now it's time to get to our hopes for Kipo Season 3. Starting off, one of my favorite things about Kipo is its incredible soundtrack. Not just the background music, but the musical numbers sung by characters. I have so many Kipo songs on my playlist that it's unhealthy. Now my other favorite thing about Kipo is my favorite character, Benson. And even though Benson's character largely revolves around music and him collecting tapes to listen to and him connecting with Troy over Oz the Originator, for some reason Benson has yet to sing and or rap in the show. When we have such bops on the Kipo soundtrack like Heroes on Fire or the Newton Wolves rap, it could almost be considered a hate crime to not have a single song include our music-loving boy Benson. Season 3 better deliver on a Benson song, whether it's a solo, a duet with Dave, or even a duet with Troy. I need Benson's beautiful voice on the Kipo soundtrack so that I can add him to my playlist.
My first hope for the final season of Kipo is they will avoid the inevitable redemption arc of the season's villain, Dr. Amelia. While the redemption and heart-wrenching backstory of Hugo was a welcome and powerful part of the second season, here at Dimension Bros, we don't feel Dr. Amelia should get the same treatment. Not only did Dr. Amelia lie to Kipo and the gang, but she also knowingly took over and controlled the mind of Song, causing irreversible mental damage. Now, Dr. Amelia's plans to effectively kill all the mutes, returning them to their animal state, even after seeing that they have the ability to be good, this is all in comparison to Hugo, whose actions are still unforgivable, but the reason he did it was a trauma caused by, guess who? Dr. Amelia. We have no real reason to believe Dr. Amelia had any real reason to reverse the mutation of the mutes other than she sees humans as superior to them. And, because people seeing others as lower than them has gone so well in the past. It's only caused like 1 or 2 world wars.
On a much lighter note, my second hope for Season 3 is that we'll get more screen time with Asher. If you're just a casual viewer of Kipo, you might not actually know who Asher is, but if you're like me and rapidly consume everything on the internet, even vaguely Kipo related, you'll know exactly who Asher is. At the start of Season 2, we see Benson and Wolf escort Kipo's friends to the Timbercats to be safe. These friends are Troy, Asher, and Dahlia. Troy is Benson's love interest, and there's no doubt in my mind that we'll definitely be seeing more cute Benson and Troy moments in this final season, but I want to discuss the other two. Asher and Dahlia are twins, and the reason I want Asher specifically to get screen time is actually that the creator, Rad Seacrest, confirmed on Twitter that Asher is non-binary. And non-binary characters in the media is great. Just think about how awesome characters like Stevani or Double Trouble or Kazi are. Representation is important, which is why we need Asher actually being a character, not just a tweet. Dahlia seems like a cool character too, and I wouldn't mind getting some more screen time from her. But I really hope we actually get some Asher action in Season 3.
My second hope for Season 3 of Kipo is more fun mutes. Who doesn't love anthropomorphic animals? I mean, some more than others, but that's besides the point. The mutes we've gotten so far have been filled with character and theme, and every group has been super enjoyable, and we want more. And when I'm saying more mutes, I mean mute groups, like the Otters or the Timbercats, rather than one-off mutes like Tad Mulholland or Fun Gus. Also, mega mutes are always fun, but for the most part, they're just big animals with extra appendages, which is kinda lame. In the trailer, we got to see some really exciting looking mutes, and, as the trailers let us know, the plot of Season 3 appears to be Kipo and the gang rallying together different types of mutes to stand up to Dr. Amelia. So hopefully we can get more iconic mutes. Personally, I'm holding out for some turtles.
Kipo is a show that seems easy to predict, and for the most part, it is. I have yet to be really surprised and shocked by the route Kipo takes. I knew going into Season 2 that we were most likely going to get some form of Scarlemagne redemption arc, and we did. After watching episode 1, I quickly realized that the Mega Monkey was Kipo's mom, and it was. The moment I met Dr. Amelia, I knew she was going to be the villain to replace Hugo, and she was. I even predicted that Kipo would be able to go into full Jaguar mode, not just partially, but I didn't include that in the original predictions video because it got leaked that I was right only a few days before I went to write the script. But I want Season 3 to change this pattern of predictability. I want at least something in Season 3 to surprise me. As of right now, I think it's safe to say that the series is going to end with Kipo making peace with Dr. Amelia, the feud between humans and mutes ending, and everyone living on the surface together. And that is most likely what the ending will be, but I don't know how they're gonna get there. All I want from Season 3 is to be shocked, to be genuinely surprised at something that happens in the narrative. I'll still enjoy it nonetheless without a big twist, but having a kids cartoon blow your mind is a feeling that I hope I can experience on October 12th.
What is Benson's backstory? In our prediction video for Season 2, I talked about the fact I thought we were going to get a backstory for Benson. Guess what we didn't get? So now, instead of predicting it, I'm just going to beg for it. Look. We really like Benson, and I want to hear about his past trauma. You know what? Screw it. I've kidnapped Theo and have him at gunpoint. If we don't get a Benson backstory, say goodbye to your favorite dimension, bro.
That concludes our hopes for Kipo Season 3. There's honestly a part of me that wishes there were longer hiatuses between seasons, so that the fandom could have had more time to grow and thrive. But I guess that's the price to pay to be able to have an entire series all release in the span of less than a year. I remember watching Season 1 the day it released, just because I thought it looked cool, and it was one of my best decisions. This show is incredible, and I really hope the fandom continues on, and we get all of those spin-off movies Rad talked about on Twitter. Most likely it'll just continue on in the comics, but a Benson and Troy movie would be so cute!
So, thanks for sticking through this video. And, if you also want the Kipo fandom to live on, subscribe, because we will be uploading more Kipo content after the show's end. Not only that, but like with Season 2, our review of Season 3 will be up soon after October 12th, so also subscribe for that.